A pleasant greetings to all my supporters. This is Jah-P Sports Talk. I hope everyone is keeping safe. I just want to say a big congratulations to the Jamaica Reggae Boyz on their 4-0 victory over Bermuda in the World Cup qualifiers. Yes, Jamaica. One step closer. You understand? We have two more matches remaining, and those two matches are going to be very tough. We are going to play Trinidad in Trinidad and then Curacao in Jamaica. You understand me? And we need maximum 6 points. We need maximum 6 points. You understand me? Mathematically, if we do defeat Trinidad, right, and get a point with Curacao, we are expecting Curacao to defeat Bermuda. So that will put Curacao on 11 points, right? Now, if Curacao should draw against the Reggae Boyz, that would put Curacao on 12 points. But that game against Bermuda, Curacao versus Bermuda, going to be a testing one for Curacao and for Jamaica, because the Jamaicans will be hoping that Curacao don't score a lot of goals on Bermuda. You understand me? So, really and truly, we need the win. You understand me? We need the 6 points to get that automatic spot. You understand, my viewers? We need that automatic spot. But we have a little bit, roughly about a month times, roughly less than a month. So we can take time to assess things and things. So, in this match, the Reggae Boyz, they started. The first goal was a own goal by Leverock in the 24th minute. And then shortly after, Bobby Reed scored. Then Shamar Nicholson towards 35 minutes, and then 76 minutes, we see we're doing Dujan Richards end up scoring Whisper. Nice to see him back into the Reggae Boy setup and also scoring. So that helps to boost the guy's confidence. Ronaldo Cephas and Kaim Dixon, they were so unfortunate that they did not get to score. Trust me. They were so unfortunate that they didn't get to score. But it was nice to see the players enjoying themselves out there on the pitch. You understand me? And this is what we want to see. We want to see the players playing comfortable. You understand me? We want to see them playing comfortable. So, and trust me, the crowd support was fantastic. It could have been better. Sometimes I tend to think that the ticketing price is a little bit too much. You understand me? But I do understand at the same point in time that they have to pay for a lot of stuff. You understand me? Groundsman work, water, a lot of things. I know that financially they have to pay for a lot of things, but I think that if they can lower the cost, get more people into the stadium, so at least you get the stadium to you would say half or 3/4 percentage. You understand me? So we would love, well, not 3/4, or I said 3/3. So we would really love to see the stadium to maximum capacity. For that last game versus Curacao, we are really roaring for the crowd to come out and support the Reggae Boyz. You understand me? So I'm just gonna give you the date from now, so you can write it down on your calendar. So the Reggae Boyz will play Curacao on the 18th of November. All right. So that final match will be the decider for the Reggae Boyz. That final match for us, that would be the deciding match for us towards the World Cup. As it regards to Trinidad, I would say Trinidad indirectly still has a slim chance. Trinidad is on 5 points at the moment. So Trinidad will have the Reggae Boyz, and then they will have Bermuda in their last game. So Trinidad would have to win their two matches and hope that other result goes their way to get that second spot, you know. So at where things stands, those three teams are pretty much even Stevens in a sense. You understand me? Um, one might have Jamaica might have the edge indirectly. Curacao might have the edge indirectly. Trinidad is a little bit off, but we still cannot rule them out. You understand? So, my viewers, the match between Curacao and Trinidad, that match draw 1-1. So that was good for Jamaica, you know. Panama draw 1-1 with Suriname, a late goal there from Panama, and Guatemala defeated El Salvador 1-0, you know. So those were some other results right there. So, as I said, my viewers, the Reggae Boys match, it was fantastic. Nice to see the boys scoring some goals. I think that we could have even scored maybe 3 or 4 more if luck had went our way, but it wasn't to be in this match at all. But I'm happy that we weren't able to concede. That was one of the more important thing. We see where John Ross is getting some game time, Tyrese Campbell, Karai Anderson getting some game time, and Ian Frey. So, the coach giving some of the players a little run to get a little game time. And, we were really happy for that. And I just wish that for the next final leg now of this World Cup qualifiers, we hope that all the players will be fit and roaring to go. And, they are going to put their 110% out there on the field for Jamaica to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. For a lot of persons, including myself, it's a dream come true to see the Jamaica Reggae Boys at the World Cup. Many persons are a bit older than I am. They had witnessed it. But at that point in time, I was still a little boy, so not much memories, to say. So it would be fantastic for me and many others in my age group and a little bit lower to witness the Jamaica Reggae Boys at the World Cup, you know. So we just have to just try and give them our 110% support, you know, and just roaring. I'm hoping that for that final game at the National Stadium, I'm hoping that the GFF they can come together and put forward a strategy to get more people into the stadium. You understand me? It's the final game, the final World Cup qualifying for the Reggae Boys, a do or die moment. So we're hoping that they have a little bit of time to put things together. All the necessary sponsors can come on board, give some tickets away. We're just hoping for a full house. That's what we're really, really hoping for. Hoping for a full house to give that Jamaica Reggae Boys that 12 man and the field. You understand me? So, there were some sparks there by Kaim Dixon, some sparks there by Bobby Reed. Everybody get a little touch. Cephas was so unlucky not to score maybe 3 goals. But it's just so it happens sometimes, So, my viewers, I'm going to end this video just now, but I just want to thank you all for subscribing, like, share, and comment. I thank you so much for being there over the years. Please, I'm asking you to help me to reach the 2,500 subscribers. I would want to say 10,000, but as they would say, you have to creep before you can walk. All right, and even before I reach 10,000, here's the 3,000 mark. Here's a 4,000 mark. Here's a 5,000 mark. So please, I'm asking them of viewers to hit that subscribe button, like, share, and drop a comment. And please, I'm asking you all to follow me on Instagram at Jah-P Sports Talk, Facebook at Jah-P Media, and TikTok at Jah-P Media. All right. So I want to thank you so much for your everlasting support. As we continue to cover the Reggae Boys, the West Indies, the netball girls, we just cover everything overall, whether it be Jamaica or worldwide. All right. So, Yard Foods, big up yourself. Teresa Myers, School at Jamaica TV, Sports Circle Chief 45, the Myers, where Chef Essence, All my subscribers out there, Shadeen Johnson, Miss Teresa, big up yourself, Miss Teresa. All my subscribers and commenters, likers, even just viewers. I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate every second, every minute, every hour out of your time. Miss Monica Miles also, Wild Rich, so much people out there. Just big up yourself and keep safe. Until next time, Jah-P Sports Talk.